Yep, we're at it again. That's right, we're gonna mix paint in concrete again, and as we saw in the Clover video, worked out really well. But can we mix two different colors using this multi-layered concrete mold made out of styrofoam, and at the same time showing our support to our favorite sports team? Now, full disclosure, I'm not a sports guy. I couldn't tell you the Super Bowl from the toilet bowl. But I am from Detroit, and the Detroit Tigers are doing very well. In fact, from what I'm told, they haven't been in the playoffs in the past 10 years. So this is a big deal. So I thought I'd show my support as a Detroiter. Let's cheer those Detroit Tigers on by making something cool. I'm starting this build off by printing off my image in Adobe Acrobat and choosing poster size. Once you choose poster size, you can scale it up to any size you want, and it'll print it off in several different sheets, and all you gotta do is put it together like a puzzle. And now I'm just gonna cut out the center shape, but not the outline. You'll see why in a minute. Next, we got two kinds of foam here. I've got 1-inch styrofoam, and I've got 1/2-inch rigid foam. And they're both cut at 21 inches by 24 inches. Little spray adhesive. I held my breath the entire time on that one. A little more spray adhesive. A little more holding your breath. Now I'm going to cut these shapes out, and I don't know what the best way to cut nicely through styrofoam and rigid foam is, but I'm going to try a couple different things. But one thing I can say is that it sands so nicely. Now I'm going to glue everything together with a construction adhesive that is meant for foam. The particular one I'm using is the Rapid Set construction adhesive. That's important because you don't want a construction adhesive that's going to melt the foam or the styrofoam. And I'm gluing this on a whiteboard base. You can pretty much glue it on whatever you want, but again, this is the kind of stuff that I have laying around. But I cannot stress the importance of gluing everything upside down. I know you've heard me say it a million times, but when we pour this and then we flip it over, we don't want this thing to come out backwards. And I am just now realizing that I put construction adhesive on the wrong side after I just got done telling you to make sure that it is upside down. Now I've got to scrape this off and do it again. Alright, let's try this again. That's better. Now I'm just sealing all the seams with 100% silicone. Then I'm going to spray the edges with a foam glass cleaner. After that, I'm going to take a ball bearing that I've super glued to a stick and run it along my beads. What the foam glass cleaner does is it ensures that my silicone doesn't stick to anything that I don't want it to stick to. Not only is this going to seal all my seams, it's also going to round off all of my corners with this nice radius. Now our mold is complete and ready for pouring. But before we move on to the concrete pour, I wanted to convey a public service announcement for a growing epidemic that is affecting our very nation at this moment. Never have I seen a people so divided, and you or a family member or a friend could be affected by this decision. But I fear that there are too many people on the wrong side of this decision. And many of us are affected by this epidemic as these people publicly force their bad decision on us every day. And it is the decision to willingly wear those awful rubber sandals that look like clogs. And not only am I seeing this out in public, but now they're bringing them into the workshops where your feet need to be protected. So today's sponsor of this video is helping me fight the battle on ugly rubber clogs by sending me a pair of their awesome work boots. Brunt makes awesome, durable work apparel for the workplace, the construction site, and even the home workshop that is comfortable and built to last. Now, you might recognize their very popular boot, the Marin, but me, I'm more of a Sullivan style boot, so I had them send me their Sullivan with the composite toe. This ensures a safe work environment for my feet. Their soles are heat rated up to 572 degrees. They're waterproof, and oh my God, are they comfortable. I've had these boots for about 3 weeks now, and I could work in them all day long. As soon as I took these things out of the box, I very quickly threw out my old boots, and check this out. They look awesome too. And the best part, I'm at least a quarter of an inch taller. So thank you to Ben for sending me these boots. They are absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend them. Also, in an effort to help fight this rubber sandal wearing epidemic, Ben is giving you guys $10 off if you click on the link below and use discount code MichaelBuilds10. This is not an affiliate link, so I won't be getting a kickback. Just help me fight this battle of bad decisions by making good choices. Here we go. Now, if you don't know what I'm using or how I'm using it by now, then watch this video right here. We're gonna start with the orange. Usually I put water in here first, but I just wanna see what happens when I put the paint in before the water. You know, Home Depot actually has all the sports team colors on file, so you just simply look up the color by the team, and you got the official colors. Absolutely nothing exciting happens when you put the paint in first. Let's put some water in there. Point it into a smaller vessel, so this will be a little easier to do. Persuader! Alright, I'm going to let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. I just want this to set up just enough to where it's still just a little bit workable, but stiff enough to where I pour the dark blue, it's not going to infiltrate the orange at all. So let's go ahead and add our navy blue. Might I add, these new boots do the Captain Morgan very well. Alright, now I've got to be very ginger about this. Notice how I'm trying not to pour it directly on the orange. Okay, I'm just gonna let this sit for about an hour and we'll see what happens. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I know I'm excited. We are ready to demold. I do have 3 concerns, one of which is not the color, because we know from the Clover video that the concrete will take the color very well. My first concern is that the dark blue didn't infiltrate the orange and mix with it. My second concern is that since we've never done 2 colors at once, I'm really hoping that the 2 colors bonded together since I let the orange sit for so long. The third, I would really love to see this mold come out in one piece, although I don't have high hopes for that. But it wants to come out. It wants to come out. That's pretty cool! Nice! Nice! I really don't see any color infiltration. Check that out! That is so cool! I can't believe that's concrete. There's no damage, no cracks, no color infiltration. Bonding. The 2 colors bonded together really well. I'd call this a success. But like we did in the Clover video, I definitely want to coat this with a layer of epoxy to really make these colors really pop and shine. Well, we did it! We found a really cool way to support our favorite sports team using 2 different color concretes. And since it's made out of concrete, we can put it outside as a paver or outdoor decor. You could hang this on the wall if I had remembered to put metal reinforcement in it and then tie in some hangers, but unfortunately I forgot to do that. Also, I don't have a way to stand this up nicely if I wanted to stand it up against the wall, but I can't think of everything. Now, if the Detroit Lions do well again this year, maybe we can figure out a way to do 3 colors this time. So stay tuned for that one. What team are you rooting for in the playoffs? Let me know in the comments down below, and thanks for watching this video.